and thank you for joining my stream. We are in Poštova Square in central part of Kyiv. This is entrance to metro station Poštova. I am on the site of Poštova Square or Postal Square in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. This lower station of funicular Kyiv railroad, cable railroad funicular, and this is a fundraising group. They collect money for army. Behind this yellow church is Dnipro River. The biggest river in Ukraine and obviously in Kyiv. Now we're waiting for green light and let's cross the road. The weather is very hot. It is in Kyiv it is 6:15, but it is still hot. Not as hot as it was in midday, but it is hot. About 30, maybe 28. You can see that Kyiv is a hilly city, and this place is approximately 100 meters lower than upper parts. A bit later we'll travel up there by funicular. I'd like to know what is temperature in your country. Where are you watching from my stream? Please let me know. The most desirable food now, just hot drink. In front of me is a railway, river port. Since the March of 2022, navigation on the river of Dnipro is put on hold, and in the building of river port is some American university. I don't know what the tudes here. It is temporary. After finalizing of the war, this building, I suppose, will be active as a port. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, invincible Ukraine. My name is Sergey Uzlov, and I still cannot see much viewers because of just several minutes ago I started my stream, and I hope that there will be much more people than two persons only. And please, my dear two viewers, strike like button in order to promote my stream. It is very important for me and for my channel. So thank you for your likes. I cannot see likes yet, but if you have courage to strike like button, so please do it. Well, guys, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Sergey Uzlov, Kyiv guide. Oh yeah, thank you for your like. Where are you watching from, my dear viewer who first strike like button? We are nearing to Dnipro River, the biggest river in Ukraine, and obviously in Kyiv. Incidentally, water in the river is clean, and many people on the other bank of the river are swimming and taking suntan. I'd like to go there, but I'm afraid that I will lose internet connection, but maybe I'll try. Guys, I'd like to know what is temperature in your country, in your place where you're watching my stream from. Let's walk along the embankment, and please stay tuned, subscribe my channel, and a bit later I want to show you open air exhibition of Russian vehicles. Those were destroyed during first stage of a Russian full-scale invasion in February and March of 2022, so 4.5 years ago. Young people are relaxing. A lot of beautiful girls here because of many young people, and not only young people, just men are at front line. And who knows, maybe among these people are soldiers on his hello guys, hello my new viewers from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. We are at the embankment of Dnipro River, the biggest river in Ukraine and in Kyiv, obviously. By the way, did you know that through the city of Kyiv flows two big rivers and dozens of small rivers? And the name of this river is Dnipro, and behind that forest is another river, Chertory. Please guys, hit like button. It is very important for promoting my stream and my channel in general. We are in Kyiv, the capital of invincible country of Ukraine. Today we had not air attacks on Kyiv, but situation is very changeable every day. Before today, we experienced air attack, and on the day before yesterday, I witnessed taking down 5 ballistic missiles, and in the sky, I saw 5 small clouds, and in approximately in 15 seconds after that, I heard explosions. It means that these missiles were taken down on very high altitude, maybe 15, maybe 20 kilometers above the surface. I don't know, but we experience things like this every day. For those who is new in Kyiv, I can tell that Kyiv, you can see that Kyiv is a hilly city, and upper town where arch is. By the way, that arch is a symbol of the former Russian-Ukrainian friendship. And the difference in heights between this place, lower city, and upper city is about 100 meters. Let's go and see how fishermen catch fish. I hope that internet connection is good here. Not sure. And 3 springs ago, level of water during spring flood was approximately here, on this level, where my hand is. In front of me is pedestrian bridge. It was inaugurated in the end of 50th of 20th century. I'd like to walk along that bridge to cross the river, but I'm afraid that internet connection will be not good there. And now enjoy Dnipro River, the main river of Kyiv and Ukraine. And did you know that in the 50s and 60s of 20th century, 6 dams were built on the river of Dnipro, and correspondingly 6 water reservoirs came into existence. But in June of 2023, Russia exploded the biggest dam on the river, and well guys, you can imagine what is 1 cubic meter of water. You can also imagine how big is 20 cubic meters of water. 20 cubic meters of water. It is capacity of average water cistern or water tank on wheels. But no one can imagine. In any way, I think so. No one. There are few people who can imagine 15 billion cubic meters of water. It was content of the biggest water reserve next to Kakhovka town in approximately in 400 kilometers from here, and this number of water streamed to Black Sea, washing away everything in its path. This water flashed villages, agricultural enterprises, cemeteries, and everything in its path. It was one of the biggest man-made catastrophes that Russia perpetrated on Ukrainian territory. We may not forget this crime. They perpetrate a lot of crimes here in Ukraine since 2014. For many people, war in Ukraine started just 4.5 years ago, but it is not correct. They started to attack Ukraine 12 years ago. I know what I'm speaking about because I'm from Donetsk, which is under Russian occupation now, and Russia tried to disguise their first stage, their invasion, as a kind of separatist movement, but guys, it is not true. It was a special KGB aka FSB operation. In the city of Kyiv, there are 9 bridges across the river of Dnipro. Water here in the river is very clean, and on the opposite bank you can see many people, those who take in suntan and swim. I don't know what about temperature of water, but I think it is about 20, quite comfortable for swimming. Well, guys, thank you for your likes. Please don't be modest and strike like button. They are very important for my channel, for my stream. I am Sergey Uzlov, Kyiv guide, and before Russian full-scale invasion, I conducted tours to Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation, and I was able to give nearly 1,000 tours. So if you have questions about Chernobyl, so I willingly will give you answer. Guys, please, I need your likes. It is important for me. It is very important for me. Dnipro River. We are in Kyiv, guys. The capital of invincible Ukraine. We are on the side of river port, but you cannot see any boats on the river because of during the full-scale Russian invasion, during this war, navigation on the river is prohibited in security reasons. Oh, Ivy, hello, good afternoon. It's been very hot for me in UK. I haven't even had an energy to watch videos. Thankfully, cooling down now. Yeah, it's the same situation in Kyiv. But I know that in UK temperature was about 35, isn't it? But here the highest temperature was 30. It is also very hot, but now it is slight wind. No, maybe not slight, but it is still wind, and I feel very comfortable today. And by the way, in the morning I gave interview. Maybe not interview. I was filmed by two British correspondents, and a bit later they promised me, after editing, to send a reference to their film. 36 yesterday I turned my house into a pizza oven. I wish I had the Dnipro to feel the cool breeze from, and Ivy on the opposite bank. There are a lot of people, those who taking suntan and swim. I know that water in Thames is not good for swimming, and there are not beaches there. Maybe I am mistaken, but here a lot of lakes on the territory of Kyiv. There are a lot of lakes and a lot of rivers, and through the city two very big rivers flow. This is Dnipro, and behind that forest it is island between two rivers. Second river's name is Chortory, something like dug by fiend, by devil. Maybe it is not very nice name, but it is historical name. Well, guys, thank you. I see more likes, and now I'm going to show you open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles on the upper town, and after that we will go to the central street of Kyiv, Khreshchatyk Street. So please stay tuned and ask your questions about life in Ukraine. If you really interested in our life, how we survive here. Yeah, I see that our military forces maybe not prevail at the front line, but I can see that little by little situation is getting better for us. And one of the best news is blocking Crimea Peninsula. They experience a big petroleum crisis there. It is very good. All actions of Ukrainians in Crimea and in Russia are defensive actions, not offensive, despite of the fact that we target Russian refineries, military plants. All our actions are lawful. Russians are very offended, and they surprised that we started to destroy their refinery and filling stations. But they have forgotten that 4.5 years ago, the first targets they started to destroy, to to hit were Ukrainian refinery stations, refinery factories. Absolutely. Yeah, I will. In the beginning of full-scale invasion, Putin promised Russians that nothing will change in Russia, and that this war will be very short blitzkrieg, and they never imagined that that their citizens, not cities, but just industrial buildings and oil refineries will be set on fire. Seven 747, I didn't quite understand your question or comments. But make from dishwasher kijal. What is dishwasher? Please explain me what is it. Well, guys, now we are heading to the monument to legendary founders of Kyiv in form of children. It is quite peculiar, but very nice monument. What I heard that Zelensky, 747, you obviously from Russia or pro-Russian, and we never consider people by their nationalities. All Ukrainians, those who have Ukrainian passports, they are Ukrainians, and we don't pay attention to nationalities of people. It is their private business. And you obviously from Russia. You heard in Kyiv was a gay parade. Maybe I heard also, but I did not take part in it. Let's get closer to embankment. Hello, someone's garden. Hello from Kyiv. Thank you for joining my stream. Dishwasher will be посудомойная machine according to Google until they started saying Russian troll crap. So you know, my politics. I try not to comment Russian trolls comments or replicas. And in the most cases, maybe in 100 cases, they don't understand what they are writing. I know what is dishwasher, but I cannot connect my stream and dishwasher. Yeah, I try to ignore, but if you want to give answer for the Russian trolls comments, so please do it. And in the most cases, they just show that they are crazy people. That's why I don't block Russian trolls. And thank you, my friend from UK, Ivy. Maybe in future, when my channel will be more popular, I will ask him to be my manager of my channel. But now Russian operation trolls. They help me. They help me because of algorithm of YouTube likes more comments. So in fact, Russian trolls just help me to promote my stream. Well, guys, we are next to beautiful monuments to founders of Kyiv, three brothers, Kyiv, Shek, and Kyiv. They are on the symbolic map of Kyiv. Now we are here, and I told you about two rivers. Those flow across the city of Kyiv. This is Desinka, this one, or Chertory, and this is the Dnipro River. Now we're here, and on distance over there you can see Trukhanev Island. This is the island. It is recreational zone, very popular among guests of Kyiv and residents of Kyiv and Ukraine. Well, guys, once again, one of this boy is Kyiv, other one is Shek, and third boy is Kyiv. And Kyiv named it after oldest brother Kyiv. Kyiv. Oh, Stirlitz 747. I think you cannot speak neither English nor Russian. You make a lot of mistakes. I don't offend of you. You are just fool, and I never get offended on ill people. Oh, Ohio Radio Nuts, hello from Kyiv. Thank you for your comments. I will respectfully disagree. I think English-speaking people don't fight. I think they moved to UK, US, and other countries, and usually very poor and ignorant people are at the front line, because of sane people never will kill other people. Well, and this is Libet, sister of these three brothers, founders of Kyiv. Libet is not here. Libet is here. Okay, guys, now we're heading to Nikola. Thank you for your likes, and thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you, Stirlitz. Thank you for your comments. Please, I need more of your crazy comments just to promote my stream. Thank you for promoting my stream, but if you want to offend me or my viewers, I can tell you that it is a futile business. It is useless thing you do. We don't pay attention at your comments. Let's go to Bandera Prospect. No, not now. By the way, I live on Bandera Avenue, so you to know. Thank you, Radio Nuts. Guys, we need your support. moral support, financial support, any kind of support, because Russia is a huge nuclear monster, and Ukraine is 28 times smaller than militarized country of Russia. And by the way, today is very hot, and I often recollect last winter. Last winter had a record cold, and during some days temperature was as low as 30 below zero, and Russian goons intensified their attacks on our energy system, heating system, and they wanted to kill not dozens, not thousands, but hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians with cold. And in general, they weaponize everything: language, history, even nature. Thank you, Radio Nuts. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, we are in Kyiv. Hello from Sergei Uzlov, it's me. I am a refugee from Donetsk, which is the eastern part of Ukraine, and Russia invaded my small motherland 12 years ago. Now my place is under occupation. Stirlitz 747 doesn't want to calm down. I think you are not the first time here on my stream, and with your comments you help me to promote my stream. Thank you for this, but I cannot tell you thank you for your thoughts, because of they are crazy, and this is fundraising, guys. It is a lower station of funicular cable railroad. Oh, train just started, and we need to wait maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes. I think it is not too long. Oops. This cable railroad was built in 1005, so it is more than 100 years old. It is a kind of visit card of Kyiv, and now you can see 2 trains, and it has a very interesting design. Here 2 trains use the same rail, and up there you can see 2 parallel railways. Guys, I told you that I'm not going to give answer to Russian trolls, and he reads that it is Soviet engineering design. No, Mr. Troll. Mr. Troll number 747, the main designer of this road was from Belgium. It was built before Soviet Union. I told it not for you, but for my other viewers.
Саме ж не спуститься. Сейчас высаживаем.
Hello, Richard. Hello. Glad to see you on my stream. Yeah, it is a famous place. It is a kind of visit card of Kyiv. Oh, guys. Hello, guys. Hello from Kyiv. For those who is new on my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I am Kyiv guide. I'm in tour business for 10 years already. This month marks 10 years since my touring business. I started from touring to Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation, and I dedicated to Chernobyl zone area 10 years. But maybe not 10 years. My last visit to Chernobyl was 1 year ago. Because of that area is it was under Russian occupation, and 4.5 years ago Russians crossed the Russian-Ukrainian border on their way to Kyiv. But there they had we kicked their ass, and they were pushed back to Russia. And since 2022, Chernobyl exclusion zone is under military authorities, so tours to Chernobyl zone, for ordinary people, is closed. Around headed humanity, regime change, you can all see that you're still glowing from your wings. Yeah, thank you. Now you cannot see, but that I'm glowing. But in night time, I never use electrical light. Today is Saturday, and cable railroad is quite popular. There are a lot of riders, a lot of passengers here. Good job, 747 Shirlitz. Good job. Maybe on Monday you will have your €1 or dollar. You fairly earned it. Yeah, Richard, yeah. But I am dreaming about the finalizing of water on many reasons, and one of the reasons is reopening Chernobyl exclusion zone. Yeah, here we go. The travel will take us 2.5 minutes, and the tram will bring us to the upper station next to Mikhailivsky Monastery and Mikhailivsky Square. Here we go. Kyiv is a very green city. Richard, remind me, when did you visit Kyiv? Was it winter or summer? Hello, Sarah. Hello from Kyiv, from invincible country of Ukraine. We are in the state of war with Russia for 12 years already, and we are not going to surrender, despite of all troubles, despite of all ordeals and blood and destructions. We don't want to be Russians, and Putin is not going to stop. He's not going to stop. I see that our military forces are gaining ground, just little by little. There were not drastical changes at front line, but I can see that little by little we are prevailing, we are gaining ground. This is beautiful park. Guys, please don't afraid to visit Ukraine nowadays. If you will follow recommendations of our authorities, it is safe. Many people, I would say, vast majority, overwhelming majority of Ukrainians and guests of Kyiv, they neglect air raids, alarms, warnings, and I highly recommend you to go to shelters during your visit to Kyiv. As you can see, ride is very short, 2.5 minutes, and I think that this is one of the reasons why this tram is not outfitted with air conditioning system. But 2.5 minutes, it is short time. Well, guys, look here, and on distance you can see Dnipro River. Unfortunately, here on this place, some tragedy occurred 3 or 4 years ago. It was fight, and certain guy broke this window with his head, and he died. We are on the upper station of Funicular, Kyiv Funicular Train Railroad. This is a mock-up of funicular.
Та ну я сейчас поеду на вызов. Это ж получше, да, чем
On the top is Mikhailivsky Monastery. And let's have a look. Real monastery. It is here. It is beautiful monastery, and we have quite a lot of monasteries in Kyiv, monasteries and churches in Kyiv. And 2 weeks ago, maybe 10 days ago, Russia targeted the oldest monastic complex in Kyiv, Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. Well, I don't know about your countries, but you can see lady, she prepares sugar floss. I forgot this word, just help me tell it. It is 100% sugar. It is a very harmful thing, but children like it. Technology is very simple. This is a centrifuge here. It's a candy floss here. Okay. This is candy floss. Добрый день. This is candy floss. And name of this beautiful park is Vladimir Hill. It is very nice weather. It is not hot like it was just a couple hours ago. In front of me is Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was built in the middle of 30th of the 20th century, and obviously it was built not for foreign ministry of Ukraine, because of back then Ukraine as an independent country did not exist. Back then, Ukraine and as well as Russia were part of the same country, Soviet Union, and Russians have forgotten that Russia came to existence together with Ukraine. It was in 1991 after collapse of Soviet Union. They came from Novgorod, and Putin tells the same, or just reverse. Mr. Russian troll tells what Putin tells. He's just parrot. This manhole lid was put here in 1981 in times of Soviet Union, and it was built in Crimea, Kerch. So it is rarity already. It is 47 years old. Yeah. Thank you, Ivy. I know street musician. He every day played this piano, but last winter he was taken to Ukrainian army to defend us. He was conscripted. Guys, I mean, I address to my sane, beautiful viewers. Just can you explain Russian troll that Kaliningrad is Königsberg, it is parts of Germany, and Leningrad or St. Petersburg, it is former property of Sweden, and many cities of the world changed their owners, and they belong to other countries. It is not reason to discuss it, as well as I don't want. I'm not going to discuss the issue that for example, that our planet is flat, not round, it's flat. It is a topic for altercation, for madhouse. Maybe this Stiglitz 747 is from madhouse. I don't know. Now, please, guys, please stay tuned. Now we are nearing to open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles. Those were destroyed by Ukrainian army and Ukrainian civilian groups in February and March of 2022, 4.5 years ago. We are approaching to Mikhailivska Square in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery, and this is hostel for pilgrims and monks. Guys, I'm from Donetsk, from eastern parts of Ukraine, and my first language was Russian. And Russia invaded Donetsk and Lugansk districts under false pretext, protection Russian-speaking people. And first, what they do is they destroyed our houses, our homes, and Russian language was never suppressed in anywhere on territory of Ukraine. But after a Russian full-scale invasion, according to my own will, I decided to switch to Ukrainian language. By the way, guys, are there viewers from Belgium here? I want to show you this small memorial to Marcel Theory. He served here as a part of Belgian Armored Car Corps. He was here from 1916 to 1918. I don't know what he did here because of Belgian troops were neutral here. This is one of many memorials commemorating our fallen soldiers. This endless list of our defenders, those who were killed by Russians. And no Russian trolls, neither trolls nor ordinary Russians can explain what they are doing here in Ukraine. Oh my gosh, I can see a lot of brides. What does it mean? I don't know. Just have a look at these beautiful girls. Look at these girls. City of Brides. Hello. Oh my gosh. Алекс, не дають тобі попрацювати. Здорово.
Пам'ятаєте в школі? Ви ж замуж.
Ага, окей. Despite of the cruel, bloody war, our ladies try to, well, I forgot these words, not to be sad. Правильно. Well, guys, for those who is new on my stream, we are in Kyiv, the capital of invincible Ukraine, and this is some photo shoot. Brides, Ukrainian beautiful girls. Mikhailivsky Monastery and Mikhailivska Church, and this memorial commemorating people, Ukrainians who were killed during artificial Moscow starvation in 1932-1933. It was very cold and hungry winter, and Moscovites blocked all roads to Ukraine. They blocked supply food to Ukraine, and they expropriated all grains and sunflower grain seeds and cows and sheep from Ukrainians, and that's why millions of people died during this artificial famine. And this is another memorial commemorating our Heavenly Hundred. These civilian people were killed by pro-Russian President Yanukovych forces. 117 people were killed in the winter of 2014. My friend Alex is preparing to start his playing on ancient Ukrainian instrument lyra, and a bit later we'll return here to this place to listen his music. If this Russian troll were a normal, sane person, I would ask him what for reason Russians destroyed this harvester. But he knows nothing. He knows just Russian propaganda, and I think he doesn't speak English at all. And that's why I never talk to Russian trolls or pro-Russian trolls. And nevertheless, can you tell me what for reason you have you destroyed this harvesting combine? By the way, it was destroyed in 2024 in Kharkiv district. Well, guys, all these vehicles in this row, anyway, they were destroyed during the first stage of full-scale Russian invasion. I'm just stressing it was full-scale Russian invasion because of 4.5 years ago. But Russia invaded Ukraine 12 years ago. These vehicles were brought here from different parts of Ukraine, Sumy, Kharkiv, Chernigiv districts, and this namely vehicle was for electronics, for jamming equipment, for radio stations, in a word, for guiding battlefields. Привет. Привет, привет. Дякую. And base of this vehicle was a personnel carrier for 8 to 10 stormtroopers. But as I told you before, this namely variant was not for stormtroopers. So Russia invaded long before the full invasion began. Sorry for the lack of communication. Yes, what is your name? Candy the Chosen. Candy the Chosen, I know this topic very well because of war for me personally started 12 years ago. I'm from Donetsk, which is in the eastern part of Ukraine, and Russia invaded Ukraine 12 years ago. It was a sluggish war, it was hybrid war, and Russians denied their presence in Ukraine up to 2022. And next vehicle, it is a howitzer, light howitzer, floating howitzer. Its name Coronation. Mission advanced religion, denied Nazism, and its caliber is 122 millimeters. It is floating thing. It's able to cross rivers and lakes without bridges. And this is a heavy howitzer, self-propelled howitzer. It has caliber 152 millimeters, and unlike NATO standard 155 millimeters caliber. And this is infantry fighting vehicle, BMP-2 second modification. Vehicles like this equipped with the automatic gun, 30 millimeters caliber. And this is notoriously famous Russian tank T-90A. It ran on landmine, which caused explosion of ammunition inside, and you can see what huge opening at the bottom due to explosion inside of the turret. And I hope that all crew were killed. Russia is enemy not only Ukrainians. For Ukrainians, Russians are threats for the whole democratic and free world. Caliber of Soviet tanks is 125 millimeters. Nowadays, tanks lost their former importance due to drones on the front line. And if you are new here on my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I am Kyiv guide. Before full-scale invasion, I conducted tours around Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation, and after that area, after Russian full-scale invasion, that area became off limits. And now I switched to tours around Kyiv. Actually, I'm a universal guide. I conduct car tours, I conduct walking tours around Kyiv, and also sometimes I conduct tours around this open air exhibition. And I tell people about history of Kyiv and Ukraine without leaving this place. Because of many visitors of Kyiv nowadays are short on time, and for me it is enough just 15 minutes to tell them brief history of Kyiv and this area. By the way, in front of us is Mikhailivsky monastery. It is active monastery and church. It is a replica because the original church was torn down by Soviets because when they swept the power, they did not tolerate any competition. But on distance is Saint Sophia Cathedral. It has more than 1,000 years history. It is original. It was not destroyed. It survived Soviet era. Now it is museum. And in front of me is a kind of visit card of Kyiv. It is monument to developing of Christianity in this land. And on left is Andrew, first called one of 12 apostles. And in the middle of this composition is a great Princess Olga. And on right, these two gentlemen are Cyril and Methodius. They were Christianity enlighteners and also Slavic language developers. It is freshly painted. Despite of the war, we try to keep in good order our historical monuments and in general historical place. But you know that Russia destroyed a lot of not only industrial buildings and living houses. They destroyed a Christian shrine, which is about 5, maybe 10 kilometers from this place, Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. It happened maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe 10 days ago. They shelled. So they targeted the Dormition Virgin Mary Cathedral. What is worth more, giving up a little piece of dirt, save yourself and your children and your people died in the millions of hurts. IT was a patriot. Well, guys, in front of me is MLTB, Russian personnel carrier. You can see that everything burns inside. Can you imagine how 12 soldiers could sit here? It is absolutely inconvenient. I can tell nothing about some convenience, but it is hell to travel in a vehicle like this. It is 7:30 in Kyiv and across the Ukraine. This is a Russian, quite modern infantry fighting vehicle, Tiger. All these vehicles were destroyed during the first stage of full-scale Russian invasion. But there are not only Russian vehicles here. You can see two civilian cars. They started, passengers of these two cars started escape from Russian invaders from Bucha, notoriously famous city in Kyiv district. And as you can see, their escape was not successful. But thankfully, all passengers stayed alive. They were not killed, but they were heavily wounded. And they were sent to Germany for treatment. And on this photo is a process of exhumation victims of Russians during occupation of Bucha. And Russian troll cannot explain it. He prefers not to discuss about this photo. During German occupation, during Second World War, Kyiv district, Bucha district, during 2 years, German occupiers killed about 100 civilians. But during just 1 month's occupation, Russians killed more than 1,700 civilians, to say nothing about our military guys. This photo is from Bucha. And as I told you before, I conduct tours around Kyiv district. During this my car tour, that lasts about 6 hours, we visit places like this. This is Borodyanka, easternmost place. Those was under occupation. This is ballistic missile, tactical ballistic missile, Scarab, according to NATO classification. And in Russian it is .U. And missile like this attacked railway station in Kramatorsk in eastern parts of Ukraine. And on that hellish day, they killed 61 persons, just civilian passengers. These passengers were waiting for evacuation train, and in April they killed 61 person on the spot, and 100 more than 100 people were wounded. And in front of me is a notoriously famous drone. They started to attack us with drones like this in August of 2022. First drones were completely made in Iran. I know that Russians bought them for $350,000 or maybe euros, but after a little while they were able to set up building drones like this in Russia. So you can see Geran 2. It is a Russia-made drone. It is 3.5 meters long and 2.5 meters wide. Drones like this are able of carrying 50 to 100 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. Sometimes they launch drones like this without explosives at all, in order to warn out our air defense system, and to plunge our country in a state of terror, because during their flights they produce a very loud, terrible sound. By this engine, it is two-stroke, four-cylinder engine, and engine like this were designed in Germany in the end of 80s of 20th century, quite long ago, but they are still effective. They're able to push airborne vehicles like this on distance more than 1,000 kilometers, and they launch drones like this from Ukrainian occupied land and from Russian legal lands. And here you can see that Shahid type drone Russia has launched since against Ukraine since 2022 more than 50,000. It is quite outdated number, and I can show you that they launched more than 150. Can you imagine this? 150,000 drones like this. It is terrible. Well, guys, let's get closer to my friend Alex, enthusiast of Ukrainian folk music. Well, guys, I'm afraid to seem intrusive, and for the first time during my stream, I ask you if you have opportunity to support my channel with small amounts of money. I cannot tell you how much you can donate through Donatella platform. I don't want to know content of your wallet, but if you have opportunity and desire, please do it. It is very essential for a family of refugee. Kyiv, Mikhailivska Square. Ah, perfect, Ivy. Thank you for your information. This is ancient Ukrainian music instrument lyra. Lyra players traveled across Ukraine. They were just newsmakers, and they not only entertained people. They also were just walking news. This is lyra. Well, guys, if you wanna donate some money to Alex, you can do it through my donation platform, Donatella, and I will share your money between me and Alex. Yes, absolutely, I agree with you. It's like kind of hardy-gardy, but it has different design. Well, guys, please don't let me go home empty-handed, and I will be grateful to you for your small donations. Glad that you traveled, you walked with me, and please, in order to not to no, to miss, in order to not to miss my next streams and videos, so please subscribe my channel, and thank you. Today I am online more than 1 hour, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So thank you. I'm wrapping my stream for today. Thank you. See you next time. And can you see Russian troll Stiglitz 747? He invites you to donate me money. Okay, thank you very much. It is never late to do it. Thank you. Bye bye.